Hey guys, it's Kelly from fitnessblender.com. Today I have a total body strength and HIIT cardio workout for you. We're going to be doing 3 groups of 2 exercises, 10 reps apiece in an A-B format. In between each one of those groups, we're going to be doing a round of high intensity interval training. I have included a short cardio warm-up as well as a cool down, and all you're going to need is a set of dumbbells. Let's go ahead and get started. For our cardio warm-up, we've got roughly 20-second intervals of these nice light exercises. So go ahead and get your feet moving with the boxer shuffle. So nice and light to start off, just getting warmed up here. Take nice deep breaths. All right, now we're going to step side to side and pull back with our arms. Remember, this is a total body workout, so we want to focus on both the upper and lower body in this warm-up. All right, next up, we go with the arm pulls up and then come back down for squat. Keep this moving nice and shallow if you're just getting started. If you've been sitting for a while, I'm going to give your muscles time to catch up. Alright, switch to a butt kicker. So the workout we're doing today with the total body, really dynamic movements that use both upper and lower at the same time. This is my favorite kind of workout. Works really well if you have a tight schedule and you're busy. Get both done at once and increase the calorie burn. Alright, go ahead and switch to toe touches when you kick in front of you. Try not to fall over. Next up, we're doing jumping oblique twists. So just going back and forth, pulling your elbows and toes in opposite directions. Right, now you're going to do just a basic arm swing in front and back as far as you can. Remember to have a different arm on top each time you swing it in front of your body. And last up, you're going to do fly jacks. So come out and then front of your body, just like a jumping jack, but in front. Alright, so make sure your weights are close by. We're going to start into strength training. Alright, I want your feet moving through this entire routine. This is the kind of workout we're doing when we don't have a lot of time to mess around, so we're looking to get as much done as possible in as little time as possible, so you're never standing still, okay? Our first set is going to be a squat with an overhead press, so go ahead and grab your weights. I'm using 12 in each hand for this, but make sure you're picking a weight that challenges you specifically. Don't go by what I'm lifting necessarily. Alright, so we're doing 10 reps. Here we go. Drop down, and as you come back up, press up over your head. There's 3. Remember to sink back. Start the movement with your hips. Sink back as low as you can control. Make sure you're not changing the alignment of your spine as you come up over your head for that overhead press. There's 7, 3 more. Make sure and try to go up and down at the same speed. So don't kind of go down and then press your way up quickly. You want to make sure that your muscles are working all the way through. And I think this is 10. Don't quote me. All right, next up, we're doing squat. So our feet are going to be close together with a tricep extension. So I have to lower my weight to this one. I'm going down to 9. Alright, so feet together. Sink back into that squat. Pull up. And then press back. You should feel that in the back of your arms. That's 1. Make sure you're pulling your stomach in. Squeeze your glutes the entire time. All right, that's halfway. Keep your back flat. Make sure that you're not throwing your weights even when it gets hard. Practice control over it the entire time. 3 more. So last one. All right, there we go. Take just a second to catch your breath, shake out your muscles a little bit. I'm going back into that regular squat with an overhead press. All right, grab your weights. All right, up to the shoulders. And start it up. Find a place on the wall in front of you to kind of stare at through the entire range of motion so that you're not caving over yourself at the bottom over here. You want to keep your back up, eyes up. That's halfway. Oh, there's my cat. Just 3 more. Oh. Last one. Alright, good job. Now go back to that weight that you did for the ski squat and the tricep extension. Alright, feet close together. Here we go. Pull up and extend. Just 2 more. So once you have the general idea of how this routine works, you are more than welcome to turn music on. I can't have music, but you can. It makes it a lot easier. There's our last one. So for our HIIT interval, we're doing a cardio exercise, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 4 times through before we move on to the next strength training set. So first up, for our first HIIT interval, we have lateral jumps. So get ready, make sure you have enough space, going side to side. Jump as far as you can each direction, use your arms for momentum. You can make it easier by stepping your foot down in between on each side rather than relying on balance. If you want to make it harder on your core, don't tap that other foot down. All right, there's a 10 seconds rest. Keep your feet moving. All right, round 2, here we go. Two, 1, there we go. Halfway done already. 2, 1, start it up. Two, 1. One more active interval. And after this, we're already a third of the way done with the hard stuff. 1, here we go. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Keep your feet moving in between those sets. Grab a drink of water if you need to. Otherwise, we'll start right back into the strength training. Next up, we have alternating lunges with a curl, a bridge with a chest press, and burpees. So go ahead and grab the weight you need. I'm going to use 12s in each hand for my curls and lunges. We're alternating back and forth. You ready? Step forward, drop down right in between the distance of your feet, push back. Keep your torso relatively upright. Here's 8. I'm going to do 14 of these to get closer to 10 reps on each leg. One more on each leg. Make sure you're controlling that curling movement. And there we go. All right, I'm switching to 18 for each hand for my chest press. If you have a bench, you can use it. I'm starting to go up into a bridge so it gives me a little bit of elevation, and I can work my glutes and thighs. All right, so put your feet flat on the floor, press up. You should feel that in your butt and your thighs. And then bend at the elbows, bring your hands down right at about breast level, and press back up. 10 reps. Exhale as you push up, inhale as you come back down. Remember not to let those hips droop as you get tired. Try to keep them pressed up there. We have 1 more repetition. That's it. All right, so switching back to my lower weight for my lunges and curls. All right, so we'll do just a second to make sure we get most out of those strength training exercises so we're not completely exhausted when we go to lift those weights. Catch your breath, breathe deep, stretch out any muscles if you need to. All right, grab your weights, Go back in the second round, starting off with the alternating lunge and the curls. Here we go, 14 reps. Keep your elbows pinned close to your sides for that curl. Make sure you're not holding your breath. 2 more on each side. One more on each. Remember, you can always drop the weights if you need to. If your form starts to suffer, you can drop them all together. All right, there's that. Now we're moving on to the bridge with the chest press. I think that people vastly underestimate how much the cardio benefit that strength training can have if you're challenging yourself with a heavy weight. I'm breathing hard. All right, get your weights ready. Get your back and your butt off the ground. Weight straight over your head or your chest, and drop them down. Squeeze, contract those motions, control the weights. Three more. Here's our last one. And back down. All right. For our cardio interval, we have burpees, 20 on, 10 off, 4 times through. So get those feet moving. Start them up. Jump up as hard as you can. There's our first one. My hair is going everywhere. This is the only time I put serious thought into shaving my head. It's not working out. Such a pain. Here we go. Oh, I hate burpees. I know you guys hate burpees or love, hate them, whatever. There we go. 2 more. Here we go. Go. Last one. Try to push. My thighs are screaming. Two, one. All right. Keep moving. Grab a quick drink of water. Move on to our last set. Our last 3 exercises are calf raise with a ventral and lateral raise, both. So we're alternating back and forth for 14 repetitions, plus a deadlift and a reverse fly. And our HIIT interval is going to be jump squats. So go ahead and grab those weights. You might want something pretty light for this first one. These tend to be weaker muscles. Remember, we're alternating between lifting in front of our body and the side of our body. Go ahead and start it up. This requires some balance, so make sure and take your time with the movement rather than just throw yourself up on your calves really quickly. You can weeble and wobble if you have to, but control it. Do it slow and controlled. A little over halfway already. 3 more in each position. The calves are burning already. 1 more in each. Whew. All right. Next up, we're doing that deadlift with the reverse fly. I'm going to keep these weights, keep it nice and light. My reverse fly, those muscles are still getting stronger, so pick what you need to. Otherwise, hold your weights in front of you. Bend over for a deadlift, keeping your back flat, and come back for a fly. That's 1 repetition. Remember to control it. Don't use momentum. Squeeze your glutes on the way up. Focus on really squeezing your glutes. Over halfway. Just 2 more. Keep a slight bend in your knees. Here's our last one. And back up. All right. I'm going to go in place for a second. Whatever kind of cardio exercise you need to bring your heart rate back down just a little bit. Shake out those muscles. Take some deep breaths. Center yourself. Get ready for your last strength training exercise. All right, going for those calf raises, ventral and lateral raises. Feet shoulder width apart, and start up. Lift yourself up onto the balls of your feet. Squeeze at the top, make it burn. Make sure you're breathing. Two more on each. Oh. All right. One more on each. Oh, there we go. All right, if you need to change weights, we're doing the deadlift with the reverse fly. I'm keeping the same weights, 6 pounds in each hand. Feet shoulder width apart, weights hanging in front of you. Keep a flat back and lean forward. Lift back for that fly. Here's halfway. Remember, if you get too tired, you can drop your weights. You can drop the amount you're lifting, or you can drop them all together and just do the movement. Just try to push yourself a little bit further. Each time you do this video, just push yourself a little bit harder. Try to go longer before you drop your weights, or increase the amount of weight you're lifting. Last one. Oh. All right. Now for our last HIIT round, remember we're doing jump squats. This is going to be painful, not gonna lie. Here we go. So down, burst up as forcefully as you can. Land with soft knees and press directly back up. This should be an explosive movement. All right, 1 down, 3 to go. Here we go. Only go down as far as you can control. Make sure you're not rounding your back. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Oh, ouch. 2, 1. That's halfway. 2, 1. Here we go. I swear on some of those, it feels like the timer must have broken. It's been way more than 20 seconds. Okay, last one. Try to keep going. Try to finish this without stopping. 2, 1. Oh boy, I'm jello legs. All right, take a deep breath. Grab some water if you need to, otherwise we're moving right into our cool down. Keep those feet moving. And slowly bring the heart rate back down. Try to get our breathing under control. Deep breaths. All right, you're gonna do the same thing we did for the warm-up. Kind of moving back and forth a little bit. My legs are threatening to give out on me after those jump squats. I'm gonna stretch our quads in just a second. All right, do a toe touch circle. All the way down, back up. Should feel this through your back and the backs of your thighs, your hamstrings. One feels really good after a good workout. All right, next up, we're gonna pull our foot up to our butt, stretch the front of our thighs here. If you need to, you can lean forward. Get an even deeper stretch. If you need a more range of motion to feel it, that's fine. All right, switch sides. All right, if you have an open wall, put your hand against it. We're going to turn until you feel a stretch through the front of your chest. So if you guys have done this whole workout, I want you to come back and tell me tomorrow whether or not you're sore. I think I probably will be after all those jump squats. Alright, switch sides. Alright, go into a basic warrior pose. This foot kicked out, this one toes pointing forward. Stretch. Lean into it as far as you need to. Feel that. Stay up nice and tall, torso upright. Pull in your core. Alright, let's switch sides. So now this opposite toe is pointing at a 90. The other one is pointed where your fingers are pointed. Lean into it. Alright, now keep your feet nice and wide. Come down to the center, cross your hands behind your back, and lean forward so you feel a nice stretch through your shoulders, as well as your back and your hamstrings. Alright, come back up. Find that same open wall, and I want you to put your toe up on it so you get a nice stretch through your calf. You can lean back if you need to. If you want to feel your back to your thighs stretch as well. Otherwise, lean forward and you get a nice stretch through that calf. Switch sides. Alright, and walk down into a downward dog. Nice and slow. Try to keep your feet, your heels flat on the ground, and push your head through those shoulders to those arms. Alright, we're going to step one foot forward and underneath the body to go into a pigeon stretch. Should feel this all along your hip flexors here and in the back and outside thigh of the one that's folded underneath you, as well as through your core too if you're sitting upright here. Sides. Alright, step back, I'm going to push up into a cobra. Push back into a child's pose. And let it relax. All right, good job guys. This workout is complete.